Hello family, welcome back to the channel, home of the RC community and home of the Patreon that offers the most value out there. If you're interested in the Patreon or the merch, the links will be in the description and in the comments. So yeah, I wanted to touch on migration. I know that a lot of individuals are kind of worried about the migration and the rumors that were kind of going on with not receiving some airdrops for a certain amount of airdrops that are in the wallet. All right, now the situation that is going on with the airdrops is that the airdrops are still ongoing, but there may be a situation where individuals who are holding a certain amount of airdrops that are in the developers' opinions that are not worth airdropping because it would actually be less than uh, the cost of the airdrop. We're talking about individuals. Now I know some individuals may say, well, that's mean, that's this, that's that, they're scams. And look, what you have to understand is this: it costs about I think it costs about $5 to $7 in airdrop. So we're talking about individuals, right, who have about less than that in their wallets right now. We're talking about individuals that have less than $5 to airdrop in their wallet, less than $7 to airdrop in their wallet. Okay, so the thing is, this is kind of understandable why the developers do not want to go that route, and because they would kind of be overpaying, right? It would not be smart financially to do that. And you have to understand, these are individuals that had more than, these are more than likely individuals, because I doubt there are individuals who was buying that less of Saitama V1. Not saying that they weren't, but more than likely, these are individuals who had held way more than $5 to $7 of Saitama V1. But I doubt many individuals were just buying $5 of Saitama V1 or $7 worth of Saitama V1, nitpicking it like that. All right. So these are more than likely also individuals that have who have actually sold. They actually held bigger than this. They probably held hundreds of it. They probably held thousands of it. And then somewhere down the line they sold. Okay, and when you sell, everything does not sell out of your wallet. You are still going to have a couple of dollars in there, a few dollars in there. Okay, like that. And yeah, so for those kind of wallets like that, all right, which is actually called low value wallets. All right, the developers do not think it's worth airdropping those because it would actually cost more than the value that is in the wallets. All right, so what they're doing is they're working on a tool. Okay, they're working on a resource that individuals can use. Okay, who want to airdrop their self. They're working on a tool that would allow you to self airdrop. Now, remember, I made a video on this. I'm always point this stuff out, y'all, because look, I always make videos on this. I told y'all in a video, okay, and yes, I just have to point it out because I do look at the big picture, and sometimes I know what the developers are thinking. All right, but I did make a video saying the developers could be working on something that will allow the investor to do the airdrop themselves. Okay, now if the investor wants to go ahead and self migrate themselves, okay, and pay more money than what is in their wallets, okay, then they can go ahead and do that. They're working on a tool that would allow individuals to self migrate and self claim. I think it is self migrate. It may be also to claim their V1 tokens. I think it's also an option to claim your V1 tokens, just in case. Sorry about that, y'all. I think it's an option to claim your V1 tokens just in case you want to just sell those out. Just in case you just want to sell those, you don't want anything to do with V2 migration or anything like that. Now, I said they were working on the tool. They were probably working on the tool to do that and the reason why I say that, because you look at the developers are doing everything they can to please everyone, including the individuals that are actually complaining, including the individuals that actually hold a very low value in their wallets or whatever like that, or trying to get out of the project. They're trying to please everyone. So now they're working on a tool, okay, that probably was not in the works okay, before I had even made that video. All right. There probably was not even in the work. So right now they're working on another complex tool for the investor to help out the investor. So y'all have to understand all of the lengths that this development team is going through just to please the community and the community supporters and the complainers. All right, they're trying to please both sides. All right, so when we look at that, we have to get the big picture. We have to understand what they're trying to do. All right, and we have to appreciate that. Y'all have to appreciate that. All right, and they also mentioned that, you know, this stuff takes time to build. Okay, this is something that was not in the works, but it does take time to build. And the good thing about that is that it may not take a lot of time because they have this 300-man man and woman team. Now they may be also be the ones behind building whatever that tool is to help out the investor. So we will see how that go. But that stuff is time consuming. This is new technology. So imagine, right? You're already working on things that you want to work on, such as like the wallets, things with inside Theta Pro, the Catalyst, and all of that. And right off the back, you're saying, man, you know, we have to create another resource right now because we have a certain group of investors that are not happy about what's going on. So now we have to create this. We have to break out this tech. Y'all have to understand also, this stuff costs money. A lot of this stuff costs money. It costs revenue. It costs money to build this kind of stuff. All right. So they're actually still spending more money to build other resources to actually please, the investors. All right. And so we have to really appreciate what they're doing. All right. But the thing is this, it will allow those investors to, sell out if they have success with that platform or whatever the tool is, and whatever it would also allow those investors to kind of rid themselves of Saitama just in case they want to just completely get out of it. And they also mentioned that, you know, it will not make financial sense for them to airdrop those wallets because remember this, these are wallets that have been sold off anyway. And they're still reusable wallets. They're just low value wallets, but these are individuals who have sold off. Some of the individuals probably won't care. They'll probably just keep the wallets regardless anyway. And like I said, this what was I gonna say? It was like $5 to $7, right? It's like $5 to $7 to airdrop. Okay, so if it's $5 to $7 to airdrop and individuals have less than $5 or $7 in their wallet, it would not make sense financially for the developers to airdrop multiple hundreds, thousands of wallets like that. It would not make sense financially to do that. So they're allowing individuals now. They're working on something now, which is allowing individuals to kind of airdrop or kind of migrate themselves. Okay, like that, so they can spend the money. Okay, and this was something I did mention that I said, you know, if the investors were impatient, okay, the developers may be working on something where they can do, the investor can do it themselves, and that's what they're doing. Okay, I hit on them all the time. Okay, I hit on my predictions all the time. All right, I may be off, not by much. And not on a lot of them. A lot of them I hit on accurate, all right. And I may not be. Some of them I hit on partially, but I'm not off by much. But I'm pretty good at that, okay? Because I'm pretty good at reading between the lines. And the good thing is, all of my videos, all of the receipts for individuals who be like, Ram don't know what he's talking about. All right, all of the receipts are in my videos. They're in my videos, okay? So y'all, look, I don't want to make it feel like I'm feeling myself, but y'all know I love making those predictions, and I love seeing the developers talk about it. All right, so this is my video. Remember, y'all, every now will be history tomorrow, and you either have patience in this crypto investing space or lose in the end. You don't want to be a loser. This is my video, and I will catch y'all on the up and up. Howdy.